Hey everyone, Shauna here. I'm here today to do the 10 things that make me happy tag. And I saw this going around, I think for a while now, but I've seen it a lot recently and I thought it'd be really fun to do. And I'm a pretty happy person and got some things that make me happy. So I thought I would tell you guys about them. And these are in no particular order, and there's lots more than 10 things that make me happy. These are just kind of the first 10 that came to my mind, so I guess we'll just jump right in. The first one I have is family, and my mom and I are really close. I've done some videos with her, and she's one of the most important people in my life, so she definitely makes me happy. But like my extended family too, like I have lots of aunts and uncles and cousins, and they all make me really happy. So just my whole family, and you don't get to see my mom or my extended family very often because they live really far away. I guess I live really far away. So when I do get to see them, it's always really happy, and I love being around my family. They're great people. Following a similar thought process, the second thing that makes me happy are my friends. It's nice being around people who really get you and who can kind of cheer you up and make you laugh. And just whenever I'm with my friends, we're usually having fun, even if it's just like eating dinner and watching a movie. It's usually fun, and it's nice to be around people like that and having them in my life. It's a good support system, so my friends definitely make me happy. Next thing I have is coffee. I love coffee, and like caffeine doesn't even wake me up. Like I'm not one of those people who like needs coffee in the morning to like function. I just like having something like warm to hold in my hands, and I like coffee. I would say I like the taste of coffee, but I add milk and sugar, so maybe I like the taste of milk and sugar with a little bit of coffee. I don't know, but I love having coffee, and it's just a good way to start the day. The next thing I have that makes me happy is movies. I love watching movies. I own a lot of DVDs that I watch when I go home. There's so many VHS movies there that I still like to watch. You know, I've got Netflix and the internet. I love to watch movies there. I just love watching movies. It's like a 90-minute, 2-hour, sometimes 3-hour escape from reality. You can just like immerse yourself in this story, whether it's like a rom-com or it's, you know, something fantasy, sci-fi type of thing. Whatever it is, you know, it's fun to just kind of immerse yourself in that world, you know, take a break from reality for a little while. And along those same lines, again, the fifth thing I have that makes me happy is TV. To me, TV and movies are very similar in the sense of like a break from reality, you know, putting yourself in another world, kind of forgetting about what's going on, taking a little break. I mean, movies tend to be, you know, short-ish, like they're, you know, an hour and a half, 2 hours, and that's it. Sometimes, you know, there's sequels, a movie's part of a series, whatever, but you know, usually it's not more than a few hours. TV shows, you know, they can run for years and years and years. Some shows that have been on for like 20 years, so it's fun to like, it has the aspect of like a break from reality, but then you also get to see like character development, plot development, growth, that kind of thing. Especially when a TV show runs for more than a couple seasons, you really get to see all of that, whereas in movies, you know, that doesn't really happen so much for the most part. The sixth thing I have that makes me happy is cooking. I love to cook. I don't know if I'm a good cook. Usually I'm the only one that eats the food that I make, and I like it, so I must be an okay cook. But I love cooking, and you know, just getting in the kitchen, chopping things, mixing things, stirring things, heating things up, doing whatever you gotta do to them. Just, it's fun. I enjoy it, you know? You put on some good music, you just cook away. Sometimes I can just stand in the kitchen and cook for hours, and I enjoy like meal prepping. Like on the weekends, I'll make like a lot of food that'll last me the whole week, because I'm very busy during the week, and it's just easier if I can get it all done on the weekend. So, you know, I'll take like a Sunday afternoon, put on some clothes I don't mind if they get a little bit messy, take my iPod out there, listen to some music, and just cook food for the whole week. Just mix it all up, cook it all up, and it definitely makes me happy. And like when I'm in a bad mood, I'm usually either in bed watching Netflix or in the kitchen cooking. Those are kind of the two ways that I cheer myself up, so it makes sense that those are both on the list. The seventh thing that makes me happy is sunshine. When I wake up in the morning, no matter how bad things are, how bad of a mood I'm in. If I look outside and I see a blue sky and the sun is shining, it automatically just puts me in a better mood and it makes me happy. And you know, even the worst days, if it's sunny outside, I just go outside no matter how cold it is, if it's windy or if it's like the summer and it's warm and sunny. Just go outside, walk around in the sunshine, get some vitamin D, you know how it is, and just sunshine. Always makes me happy. Doesn't always necessarily put a smile on my face, but it always makes me feel better about whatever is going on. Sunshine will always help with that. The 8th thing I have that makes me happy is similar to TV and movies, and it is books. And I say it's similar to TV and movies in the sense that it's, you know, break from reality, putting yourself in someone else's life, you know, not having to worry too much about what's going on. I love reading. I've loved reading since I was really young. I used to go to the library when I was a kid. I'd check out like 20 books and they'd be like, you know, those are due in 3 weeks. Like, you only have 3 weeks to read those. Are you sure you want that many? I'd be like, don't worry, I'll have them all read. I mean, that's when I was like 8 and they were like Sweet Valley Junior High. But like, whatever. Sweet Valley Junior High was the bomb.com when I was 8, so don't even get me started. But I love reading. I love it. I love fiction. I love nonfiction. I just love it all. I love reading. I love books. They just make me so happy. And like, starting a new book makes me happy. Finishing a book, even though I'm sad it's over, I finished the whole thing, makes me happy. You know, I love books. Books just make me so happy. The 9th thing I have that makes me happy is laughing, which may sound kind of silly. Like, why would you laugh when you're not happy? But I like laughing and I like making people laugh, and like, just no matter how sad or upset I am, if I see something or hear something that's funny and it makes me laugh, like, it automatically makes my mood better, makes me happier, even if it's just for like the 30 seconds that I'm laughing or whatever. It just makes me happier. And I just love laughing and I love making people laugh. That's kind of like, to me, those go hand in hand, is me laughing but also making people laugh. I like to think I'm a pretty funny person. Whenever I can say something that makes someone else laugh, that always just makes me happy because I like making other people laugh as well. And the 10th and final thing that makes me happy is candles. It could definitely be said by some people that I burn way too many candles, and that is probably true, but I just love candles. I love when you like look over and you can see the flames flickering and like the flames reflect off other things around them, and it's just like, oh, flames, but only candle flames. Not like, I don't want my house to burn down. I don't want that kind of flames. Just like candle flames, and you can just see them everywhere. And then when you have a candle that smells nice, and it just makes the whole room smell nice, and it just makes me so happy to be able to smell the candles and see the candles and have the candles. I just love candles. They make me so happy. Even the ones that are like unscented, they still just make me happy. I just love candles. I think every room, not every room, most rooms should almost always have a candle burning in them. Even if it's just like a votive, like unscented, still just like candles. They're ambiance, and they just make it everything nicer, and they make me happy. I love candles. I spend too much money on them. So this has been the 10 things that make me happy tag. Let me know down in the comments some things that make you happy. You can tell me 1 thing, you can tell me 10 things, you can tell me 1,000,000 things. Whatever makes you happy, I'd love to know what it is. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next time I post a video. Thanks for watching. Bye.